Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm doing another trailer reaction. This time, it's a Halo Campaign Evolved's cinematic story trailer. Now, I must admit, I'm a little bit late to the party with this one, but I'll be finally giving my thoughts on this trailer because, oh boy, there's a lot to unpack. Now, before I dive in, we are going to be getting a second trailer. Well, I say second, but it's more like a third trailer later today at the time of recording. But I'm not going to make another video to this because, let's be real, I don't have it in me to make 3 reaction videos back to back, even though when I say back to back, it's more a day or two difference. So, yeah, I'm just going to read a brief description of what this trailer may entail, and then I'm going to dive into my reaction. Okay, so first up we have skulls. We're getting, apparently, let's hope they stick to their word with this, 42 collectible skulls, with this apparently being the most amount of skulls ever. And then we're getting a few other features, as well as the return of third person from Infinite, which is not surprising at all. We're getting the return of the Grunt birthday skull, which I'm happy about. And then there's a feature called Remix, which apparently allows you, you the player, crazy I know, to add randomized weapons, alter enemy behavior and encounters, along with visual modifiers and a random assortment of up to 6 available skulls. Very nice. I'm also getting the return of co-op, which is great. But we're not getting any multiplayer and stuff like that, which is a given. So we've still got to wait a few more years for that. So yeah, now that that is out of the way, I'm gonna give my reaction to this trailer. Obviously, I'm gonna put the trailer first before we begin. Let's begin.
Now move it out! Double time!
We were losing the war. Pushed to the edge of extinction by an alien alliance bent on our eradication. The Covenant. So we made a bet and trusted everything we had left to one soldier. Those of us who managed to escape found something. It wasn't refuge. It was something ancient, beautiful, and dangerous. The Covenant followed us here. If they claim this place, humanity doesn't survive.
That's not going to happen.
You are more than your armor. More than your mission. And more than they can handle. They believe they can break us. They believe the fight ends here. they're wrong.
Alright, so that was the trailer. It was a pretty good trailer. I'm gonna go off on a whim here and say that this is probably one of the best trailers that we've received for the game so far. I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion of what I think of this trailer. Now, the fun part, and also similarly to last video, I'm going to be breaking down and also analysing what I see. Because if there's one thing in GCSE English taught me, it was that sometimes in life you have to analyse stuff. Like, do tons of that stuff. You sometimes have to overanalyze a lot. But for the sake of this video, I feel like that's going to come in handy. So, let's begin. Because this shot right here is pretty good. I like the effect of the Swip Space Portal. It's got some kind of wormhole effect, which is something we haven't really seen before in a Halo game. Besides some, the Swip Space explosion in Halo Reach. But this is slightly different. Speaking of Halo Reach, I think that the design here of the Pillar of Autumn is very similar to that of the design from Halo Reach. Very similar. Then obviously you get an extended version of the, cutscenes and shots from the first trailer. We've got another look at the wrong swords. They look great. We're being attacked by a Covenant ship. I think that's pretty good as well. I don't really have anything negative to say about that. Obviously, we've already talked about the boarding craft, but I do like this shot. And the writing as well, I think that's spectacular. Then we see... okay, why am I skipping to random shots? Okay, I like this shot as well. Now, one thing I'm going to point out is that the Marines don't exactly look like the Marines from the original Combat Evolved, but they do have like the eyepiece. I think that's pretty good, and I do like the assault rifle models. I think that's good as well, and I also like Johnson's model as well. I think that's good, and the writing coming from this area, that's great as well. Then we have this Elite. Sure, the design looks goofy, but it's cool nonetheless. Then we have a look at the cryopods. Now, this is going to be a prediction of mine. I might be wrong. That's why it's called a prediction. Now, one of the trailers did say that we get 4-player co-op. More specifically, 4-player crossplay co-op. So I assume that once this cutscene's over and done with, you're going to step out, and then one of your buddies is going to step out, and then another one of your buddies is going to step out, and then vice versa, you get the picture. Hopefully this or similar thing happens in the final version of this game. So yeah, that's my prediction. I also like the effects that the pod is giving off, I should say, when it's opening. I like the frost effects. I like the frost on the grass. I think that's pretty good. And the decals on the side. I think that's pretty nice as well. Very reminiscent of the original Combat Evolved, which is great. Then this shot. I like the writing as well. I like the updated monitors that we have going on here. I think that's pretty good. When we get to see the back of Chief's head. This is where Cortana goes. I kind of like, I don't know if this is intentional, but I like the ring effect that's around this particular piece, because obviously, Cortana's in there, even though at this particular point I think Cortana is still in the Autumn's mainframe. So maybe this is afterwards. I don't know. Let me see Chief looking out towards the ring. He looks pretty good in this shot, I can't lie. Then, one thing I forgot to notice, or forgot to mention in my previous video, is 2 things. One, this Covenant cruiser off to the side, and also, the lifeboats have yellow on them, which, there's an explanation for this, because in Universe, the escape pods are called bumblebees, or something like that, and hence why there's yellow, which I think is a nice touch on 343 Halo Studios and pretty good. I was right about this being a skateboard. What I was wrong about, however, was saying that this individual is faux hammer, but in actuality, this is just some random UNSC pilot who ends up dying in the skateboard crash. Spoilers there. I like this shot. You get to see the back of the skateboard. I think that looks pretty good as well. This planet, I think this is this. Okay, this is one of the moons. This is also one of the moons. This one appears in Halo 2 in one of the Arbiter missions. But it kind of looks like that moon, but I might be wrong. Unless, of course, they've changed the design of the planets, so this one now has a ring over it, which would be odd. But for now, I'm just going to say that this is the other moon from the Arbiter missions. I've also covered this shot, so I don't really have much commentary to say there. What I do have commentary on, however, is this shot, which would also make for a good desktop wallpaper. Just saying, the idea's out there. If anyone wants to snatch this and use it as their desktop wallpaper, be my guest. I do like the wave effects of like the coast and stuff like that. I think that's pretty good as well. These birds, they're pretty good. This looks so smooth and clean. I like it. And also we got water crashing into the rocks. So thank you so much, 343. You're really going all in with these shots. I really like them. Some Forerunner stuff. This looks very nice. We've got some more frost effects over here. In fairness, this snow biome does look very nice. With all these like updated textures, they look good. But one thing I am surprised by is that they even showed in this trailer was the return of the Flood, which I don't think the Flood ever appeared in a Halo game, well, a main Halo game anyway, since CE Anniversary or Halo 3. So, yeah, I know the Flood appeared in Halo Wars 2 as DLC, which I still haven't played, but it looks tempting. So, yeah, I do like the effect they have going on here. The very disgusting, horrid feel that the Flood give off, like, the parasite and all that stuff. I think that's pretty good as well. But let's just take a moment to appreciate this.
And dangerous.
That's right. They brought back the theme. They're really pulling out all the cards of this one, guys. I'm very impressed. Now we've got obviously the Flood form version of keys from the back. We can't see the front, but I do hope the front of this model looks good. I hope it's like horrific looking, better than whatever the hell C Anniversary gave us. Now this is obviously the Truth and Reconciliation because Chief does return here later in the game. But this entire shot does look terrifying. It does. I'm curious to see where they go with this. Then we got some more silent cartographer stuff, which I'm not going to get into. This looks good, however. I mentioned this in my last video. I did like this shot. This shot, however, wow, this looks very good. We got the writing of the bay doors of the Paragon. I think that's good as well. From what I can gather from this shot, this has to be 343 Guilty Spark. It just has to, because it's raining, it's very like swampy, and yeah, it just gives off like mysterious vibes. If this is the opening cutscene to this mission, I will be very happy, because this is just a very nice shot. It's very nice to look at. I also like the writing of the engines. I think that's good as well. Whether or not this Paragon model is one taken from Infinite is a mystery to me. I don't know if this shot was shown off in the initial trailer, but yeah, we just got a bunch bunch of Marines running. I like the models, as I mentioned previously. Favorite shots in this entire trailer, without a doubt. There will be one coming up later, which I'll probably discuss in excessive amounts of detail. But I just want to say that this looks absolutely breathtaking. This is probably the best that Hero has looked in a long time. Dare I say it? Because not only do we have nice foliage and stuff like that, we also have decent fucking lighting. Okay, but it was slightly better than Infinite, but this might just be a trailer thing. It might just look worse or better in the game. It's a bit hard to say. I do like the Covenant dropship model in this. It looks very purpley. As mentioned in my previous video, I think they're going for a very purpley game with this one. I do like the Elite model. It's very reminiscent of the Elite Zealots from Halo Reach. The one from Noble Actual, I think that's pretty good. And also the Winter Contingency mission. It's pretty good. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that guy so you guys can see him. It looks pretty good. So yeah, that's all I have to say. This hat looks like the exact version from Infinite. I might be wrong. They might just be... Oh yeah, because that type of grunt did appear in the original Combat Evolved. So it's 50-50 that this is a reuse from Infinite. Same model, but just different colours and stuff like that. Let's hope they keep the like purple effect from the previous trailer. I hope so. Shotgun model looks good as well. And yeah, this is just a pretty nice shot to look at. Then we get some more silent cartographer stuff with like the hunters and stuff. I do like the hunter design in this. I liked the new missions one. I thought that was good with, you know, the gold and white. I thought that was good. I'm just excited to play this, and the hunter design, it's got that nice like turquoise, like purplish glow to it. Again, purple. We're gonna have a. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of purple in this game. Pretty good models all around. This shot, however, of the start of Truth and Reconciliation does look pretty good. I like the pistol design. It looks very good as well. Are those cactus plants or whatever? They're definitely telling me cactus. This looks like a cactus. Very good shot. Very good model, I should say. The boarding ramp. That's pretty nice as well. This is how I imagined a modern remake of this to look like. No word of a lie. When this was first revealed, I was like, "This is gonna be shit, innit? This is gonna be a terrible game. No one's gonna buy it. Graphics gonna be god awful because 343 and Halo Studios have that distinct style to it." But now that it's in the Unreal Engine, I feel like they're kind of sending our expectations higher and higher because we're just seeing so much, and it's just a good time to be a Halo fan. Let me tell you, because this looks very nice, and I know I've been saying that a lot in this video, but this is genuinely what I think. 343, you have my trust. Just don't bring. Okay, as long as you don't bring back the Didact or the Prometheans. If you don't do that, we're good. Again, we get another shot of grass. This is very nice. And also some more foliage. Very nice shot. And the Warthog, it's got that like minty green to it, in a way. It looks very nice. And that like turret has like scorch marks on it. It's gonna be such a fun game, I tell you. Even if it is just a remake of a game that keeps getting remade. But I like the Warthog model.
More than your mission.
obviously we got keys here. He does look slightly better in this particular scene. The pistol, obviously, and obviously one of those new monitors, and the writing. Wow.
And more.
And the Scorpion tank. You love to see it. This model looks very well done.
Or
And wowzeroo, this. I think I was wrong about this ghost. Sure, I said that it was going to be a slightly updated version of the Banished model, but genuinely, this looks pretty nice. It's got, you know, the curves to it that the original version had, and it just looks like a pretty well polished model. Same can also be said about the Banshees. They look pretty good as well. Nothing to really, you know, nothing really else to say there. All I can say about this shot is that I like the effects. Okay, let's just rewind, shall we? I think I was slightly right. Again, this is going to be another prediction. This is either the plasma cannon, as mentioned in, you know, my previous reaction, or an entirely new weapon. My mind is thinking that this is going to be the plasma cannon, because what I just saw here was okay, green. Okay, the plasma cannon in the original Halos had a green explosion effect. Okay, well that's kind of a giveaway because we got green just basically on pretty much every part of the gun, which isn't like the main bit. Now this is my favourite, probably one of my other favourite shots in this trailer. The writing of the sun, I think that looks good as well. Whether or not this is the sun is a mystery to me. It likely is the sun, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. But I like the way this shot looks. We got the ring in the background. It's like a silhouette. I think that looks good. And we got Chief. Whether or not I'm going to use this as the thumbnail is a mystery to me. But yeah, I just like the shot. And then also we've got the title card. So yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any more stuff I can break down, and then I'm probably just gonna call it there. Right, I think I have mentioned pretty much. Oh yes, one more thing, the collector's edition. The model of Chief that we're getting, this statue, does look good. It's got some kind of like tint and effect to it. Now I don't want to sell a kidney and one of my other body parts to buy this, so I'm not gonna buy the collector's edition because I'll just be buying for the sake of buying, and it doesn't really appeal to me, in my opinion, because I already have a Halo energy sword right. Took the wire out, so now it's just kind of just a prop that just sits on my desk. That's pretty much all of, like, the Halo memorabilia that I have, besides some, like, I don't know, 3 different Funko Pops and the Halo 3 poster. So me getting this collector's edition is very, very unlikely, and it's also impossible because I just don't want it. I just want to get the game, play it, and be done. It does have some good features. It has a, I don't know if this is going to be a steelbook case for the game. This is what they seem to do with a lot of, you know, deluxe editions, collector editions, ultimate editions, stuff like that. We get a Cortana AI chip. We get a manual of like the game and stuff. We also got some like digital art, I think, which is likely going to come in this book. We also get a game manual, which kind of links to this really. And of course, as mentioned previously in my other reaction video, the pre-order bonuses, which I still think some of them look goofy, others look slightly better. Like, come on, what is this? If this was a Titanfall game, then fair enough, but I'll give them benefit of the doubt. This still looks good. I think the pink is a bit too much, but other than that, it's a good model. what's happening here, guys? What's going on with the Hunter Chief model? It looks alright. It looks okay. I'll give them that. The Roman Spartan. I see what you've done there. Every time 343. Every time. Very interesting, historical link between the Roman Empire and, Master Chief. I still think this model looks good. I think this is okay for what it is. I still like the weapon skins. I don't like this one. I think this one is okay. I like the sniper design. I think this is slightly better than this still. I like the Magnum design, and also this is okay as well. Right, that was my reaction to this new trailer. This is probably going to be my last Halo trailer reaction, because, quite frankly, me making 3 videos reacting to Halo trailers probably isn't the best for the channel, because I'm going to probably get bored of this stuff soon, aren't I? Because I did a reaction the other day to, the new missions trailer. I'm doing a reaction today, or I don't know if I'm posting this on the day, but I'm doing it. But I just don't have it in me to react to the next trailer, because obviously I gotta watch the trailer first, gotta see parts that I like about it, make a video about said trailer, give my thoughts and opinions. That might seem like a lot of work, but it really isn't. So for now, this is gonna be my last Halo trailer reaction, unless we got something crazy in a few weeks, then I'll change my mind and come back. But yeah, that was my reaction. What do you guys think of this game? What do you guys think of the trailer? Are you going to get this game? Are you going to wait until it goes on sale? It's going to be on Game Pass, so maybe some of you might get it on there. It's coming to PlayStation, because one thing I can help but notice is that it says captured on PS5 Pro. So any of you PlayStation watching this video, are you going to get this game? Because this might be your first Halo game if you're playing on PlayStation. So I still think this trailer is probably one of the best trailers that we've received on the game thus far. I think the game is good. I'm surprised by how good this trailer looks, compared to what we saw back in October. So yeah, this is a pretty strong start so far. I know the game's like a month or so away from release, but I have reason to be excited. Thank you all for watching. I don't know what the next video is going to be on this channel. It's either going to be something random, my long-awaited mock showcase video, which is going to be in the works very soon, now that, college is wrapping up and I have a bit more time on my hands. Maybe I'll get it sorted soon. I can't say when, but it's up there. It's a video that I want to start making. So obviously I gotta finish off the mock first, see if I like it, because I have a vision for that mock, and I gotta see the vision. Okay, right. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out the other content that is already up on the channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.